Hi guys, so I just wanted to make this quick video so that I can share with you my pattern haul for knit patterns that I've purchased over the past couple of months. So we're going to start off with the Wave of Change jacket, and this one is by Byron Handmade. And this sweater or this jacket is worked flat seamlessly from the top down using a chunky or bulky weight yarn. The needles suggested are US 10, which is a 6mm, as well as a US 9, which is a 5mm circular needles. So it's knit flat, but the suggested needle is a circular needle because of the weight of the sweater. You want to make sure that you have something that can hold it up, and it'd be kind of difficult if you're using straight needles to do that. It comes in 7 different sizes, and Denise recommends sew-on snaps for the front closure. And I think that's really awesome. So this is it right here. And I'm going to put up a colored picture of it as well so that you can really see how beautiful this jacket is. I plan to use this yarn here. It's the Hook Nooks Yummy yarn, and this colorway is Dusty Rose. So this is somewhere between a pale pink and a pale purple, which is the color that I absolutely love. The next sweater that I'm going to show you is called the Stonecrop Sweater, and this one is by Drea Renee Knits. It's knit from the top down, and it's full of texture, and apparently it's an easy to remember color work. So it comes in 9 different sizes. It uses finger and weight yarn, which I'm not really a fan of finger and weight yarn, but I'll do it for this sweater because this sweater is just that beautiful. The suggested needle size is a size 5, which is a 3.75mm, as well as a US 3, which is a 3.25mm, and it's on circular needles. I saw this sweater at Vogue Knitting Live at La Bien Amy's lecture, and I fell in love, and I knew I had to knit it. She had it in this grayish colorway, so it was like a gray and green type sweater. I want mine to be more like a pink and pale green type sweater. So the next pattern that I purchased is called the Cat Love Hat, and this one has suggested yarn of the Cascade Yarns 220 in colors camel, which is the main color, and black as a contrasting color. So when I originally purchased this pattern, in my mind I wanted to have fuchsia as the main color and black as the contrasting color because I wanted to make it pop. I just really like the idea of having fuchsia leopard print. But when I saw the way that the leopard print worked on this hat, I just knew that I want to keep the same colors that the suggested yarn was, which is a camel as the main color and black as the contrasting color, so you can make that leopard print really pop. The suggested needle sizes is US 5, which is 3.75mm, as well as the US 6, which is the 4mm. And then it comes with, obviously, this leopard print colorway chart. It's going to be leopard print on everything that I make from now on. So I plan on making the hat, and then I want to make a cowl with the leopard print colorway on it as well. So the next pattern that I purchased is called Zoetic, and it is by Tiff Nealon, and this is a top-down circular yoke sweater with a herringbone collar and sleeve cuffs. So that is really what drew me to this sweater, was the herringbone, because I don't normally, or ever actually, I've never knit the herringbone stitch on any of the sweaters that I've made, and I feel like this would be a great learning experience. It looks so comfy and soft, and I can't wait to start knitting this one. It comes in 9 different sizes, and there are 2 options for yarn. So there's the finger and weight pattern, and then there's also a DK weight pattern. So I'm obviously going to pick the DK weight because I love DK weight yarn, and I feel like it'll knit up a lot faster. With that version, suggested needle sizes are the US 10.5, which is the 6.5mm, as well as the US 11, which is the 8mm. Next, I have this one, which is the Graceful Leaves pullover. So you can't really see it here, but the thing that drew me to this sweater was the leaf pattern. It is just so pretty. So this is a bottom up knit in the round pullover sweater. It's knit in DK weight yarn, obviously, because I love DK weight, as I said before. And suggested needle size is US 7, which is a 4.5mm, and US 6, which is a 4mm. It also calls for size US 6 DPNs, but I don't like DPN needles, so that's not happening. I'll probably just use the magic loop method instead of those DPN needles. The next pattern is the Victorian Sweater, and this one is by Vanessa Smith. So this is the only one that I printed in color. I think it was actually the last one I printed in color. So I'm not really a fan of all of the black space here because it took up a lot of ink, but that's besides the point. This pattern is a top-down cardigan that comes in 12 different sizes. Did you hear me? 12 different sizes. The suggested yarn is DK weight, and the suggested needles is US 6, which is a 4mm, as well as US 4, which is a 3.5mm circular needles. And I love this pattern because Vanessa makes it so easy to work with. So I love that it comes with this here, which is a note section, because I write all over my patterns. That's why I print them out. And then I also love that she puts in picture tutorials. So if you're not familiar with the invisible provisional cast on, you can follow these steps here and it'll teach you how to do it. Like I said before, I love a pattern that I feel like I'm learning something when I'm knitting. So this is awesome. I can't wait to get into that one. And then also I have this one, which is, let me catch up to my notes. This one is called the Flak Sweater. So this is actually a sweater that I printed out, a sweater pattern that I printed out for Reese and the kids. It's a very simple sweater. It's actually a free pattern from 10K Knit. So if you go to the Ravelry page, you can print this out for free. And it's part of their program called Learn to Knit program. And this pattern is worked seamlessly from the collar to the cuff, 17 different sizes. So the sizes start from 0 to 6 months all the way down to 4XL. So the whole family can get a sweater out of this one. The suggested yarn size is worsted weight. Gotta love it. It's going to knit up so fast. The suggested needles range from US 6, which is 4mm, to US 8, which is 5mm, and it depends on the size of the pattern that you select. So that's 17 different sizes that you can use, or that you can make using this pattern. And I was also thinking that it would be nice to do color blocking with it. You can really play around with this because the pattern is so simple. So go get that. It is free. This is the Flak Sweater. So the last thing I want to show you is my Vogue Knitting magazine. This one is the winter 2019-2020 issue. And I picked this one up because I fell in love with the Tendril pattern by Shirley Payton. And she is just a master, a knit master. So this is the pattern here. And I want to knit it, and I want it in that same exact color. The only thing that I would change is the ruffled collar. I'm not really a fan of that ruffled collar. I would probably just make it a straight up collar. I wouldn't want it to turn down like that. But this is a capelet work from the lower edge. So it's going to start at the bottom and work its way up to the top. There are 2 sizes available. So you have a small medium, so that's one size, and then you have a size large. The suggested yarn is DK weight, and the suggested needle size is US 3, which is a 3.25mm circular, as well as a size 3 crochet hook, which I think is interesting. So you're going to use knitting needles as well as crochet hooks. So this magazine is also pretty awesome because it has a number of different patterns that I fell in love with. So the first one I wanted to show you is called Corolla. So this one is the Corolla. Let me show this to you. So this one is a cabled cardigan. And the only thing that I would change about that one is I would probably add buttons. So in this picture you can see that the model is wearing it with a scarf wrapped around. But I would want to put some nice buttons on there. And it's in purple, so I'm loving it. So this one, the Corolla, is by Trudy Johnson. I'm sorry. No. This one is by Trudy Joseph. So let's show you that again. Isn't that so pretty? The next one I want to share with you is called The Grandfather. And this one is by Maury Lynn Patrick. So it's saying that it's a cardigan, but I'm getting coat vibes from this. I would want to knit this and then line it with something nice and warm. This would be like a really awesome fall coat. And I would definitely make that in more of like a plum color or a blackberry color. It's so pretty. That one's called The Grandfather. And then the last one that I wanted to show you all is called Scalene, and this one is in Tersia. And I've never knit in Tersia before, but I wouldn't change a thing about this one. Look at that. That is so pretty. So I came to this magazine for the Shirley Payton tendril, but I found so many other awesome patterns that I would love to knit with as well. So that is all I have. Thank you for watching my pattern haul. Let me know what you think, or if you've knit any of these patterns that I've shown you guys in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. See you next time.